The catastrophe claimed 298 lives. The passengers and crew members of Malaysia Airlines flight MH17 shot down in the sky over the territory of Donetsk region not controlled by Ukraine were citizens of 17 countries. All of them died. This tragedy attracted the attention of the whole world to the events in Donbass, as well as to the role of Russia in this conflict. In turn, from the very beginning, the Kremlin tried to evade its responsibility, offering more and more new versions of the events.
На начальном этапе.
Initially, there was a version about a plane, then about a Ukrainian rocket. The Russian Federation tried initially to create a situation that would trigger a political decision before the end of the investigation. Moreover, the political decision is not in favor of Ukraine. People who, in one way or another, were associated with that Buk missile system either died suddenly or became accident victims or something else. Well, it's life, you know. There are practically no living witnesses left in the Russian Federation. The international investigation team established that the plane was shot down by a missile from a Buk anti-aircraft missile system belonging to the 53rd Anti-Aircraft Missile Brigade of the Russian Armed Forces, deployed near Kursk. The conclusions were drawn on the basis of studies of photographs and videos, analysis of satellite images and intercepted conversations of the militants. MH17 case is being heard at the District Court of The Hague. The presiding judge said that the document is 65,000 pages long. A key phase, consideration of the case on the merits, started on June the 7th. Now 4 people are among the accused, 3 citizens of Russia and 1 citizen of Ukraine.
Together with partners from the International Joint Investigation Team, we are continuing an investigation aimed at identifying others involved in this crime, including those who launched the missile and gave the appropriate orders.
On the 7th anniversary of the tragedy, the foreign ministers of Ukraine, Australia, Belgium, Malaysia and the Netherlands issued a statement in which they emphasized the necessity to establish the truth in this matter. While nothing can bring back those who lost their lives or diminish the anguish and grief suffered by the family members, it is imperative that we remain steadfast in our commitment to pursuing truth, justice and accountability. We acknowledge the cooperation of our respective investigative agencies and reiterate our full support for their efforts to establish the truth of what happened. We also have full confidence in the independent, open and impartial criminal proceedings against the alleged perpetrators. Experts believe that it is important for Ukraine that the court establish not only the guilt of individuals, but also the responsibility of Russia as a state. The optimistic option is proving of a chain of political decisions, and in this case, Russia will at least be forced to at least agree to compensation for the victims. In this case, it will be possible to use this case, including a political confrontation with Russia, if at that time it continues its aggressive policy. According to lawyers, a court decision can only be expected in some 4 or 5 years. Reported by Vadim Kromer and Yulia Krychkova, UATV News.